Do you worry about what your competition is doing? Do you worry do you always pay attention of, well, they're doing this and I don't know what to do. I mean, what am I going to do? They're doing this and they're doing this over here and they're doing something over here and I don't know what to do. Stop it. Stop worrying about your competition. Stop worrying about haters and worry about what you can do to make your business better. If you're worried, now I'm not saying that you don't check in and say, okay, but what you're doing is saying, okay, I'm going to go look at the reviews. And I'm going to look at their reviews and see what is their one-star reviews? What is their weakness? Is it, well, they never called me back. Guess what? Answer your phone and you will beat the competition. Or they look like crap when they showed up. Guess what? Get in a uniform. Make yourself look presentable. Make everything look good. Make your van look good. Make your trailer look good. Make everything look like you're a legit business. Quit worrying about your competition. Now, I'm not going to say, oh, don't quit, but don't worry about that competition all the time. And here's the next thing. Know who your customers are. Do you know who your customer is? Do you 100% know who your customer? Do you know what they look like? Do you know, are they a family? Do they live in a $100,000 house, $150,000 house, $200,000 house, a $500,000 house? Are they both working parents? Or do they make enough money that the mom might be a stay-at-home mom? Know who your customers are. That way you can market and you can sell to your customers and you know their pain points. So I've gotten a bunch of flack here lately. I'm not a bunch, just a little bit from one section of people, and I'm not worried about them. But I wanted to let you know that this is what I'm going to let you know. They're like, well, you're ruining the industry. You're just giving all this information away and you're ruining the industry. Guess what? If the person is on YouTube, finds my video, and go watches that house, that's not your customer. That was never your customer in the beginning. It's probably somebody of $100,000 house. They probably mow their own grass. They don't have the money, and that's not your customer. So, Jason, who do you want my customer? Well, I want customers that live in a $250,000 house. Might be vinyl because I can make a lot of money off of it. They don't mow their grass. If they mowing their grass, that means they might not be my customer. Maybe, but nobody hardly ever mows their grass anymore. You go around nice neighborhoods, nobody mows their grass. You go around crap neighborhoods, and everybody's mowing their grass. So do I want a customer in the crap neighborhood, or do I want a customer in the nice neighborhood that nobody's mowing their grass? I want this one. You know why? Because they want to spend time with their kids. They want to spend time with their kids playing ball. They want to spend time playing kids with taking them out to wherever, going on vacation, everything. This is my customer. If my customer is looking at my videos and saying, well, I can do that a lot cheaper, then have at it. You didn't want that customer anyway. You know what I found out about cheap customers, and when you try to make discounts for customers, they're the worst ones of them all. They're the biggest pain in the butt ever. Because then they'll want to go nickel and dime you. Well, you missed this spot up here. I guess it'll be okay. Or this over here. I haven't cleaned it in 30 years, but this here, you just, they will nickel dime you to death. Nice customers, they're the ones you want. The ones that, like I say, that make $100,000 between the wife and husband, that live in a $300,000 home, and they got to keep up with the Joneses. And when you wash this house, you go and you do a 5 around. You go to that neighbor, you go to that neighbor, and you do the 3 across the street, and you come back and you do this one. Guess what? I about guarantee you're going to get one of those 5 that you just did, because they got their house clean and they want to keep up with the Joneses and put out that like that one. So know who your customer is. Know what your customer does. Do they have kids? Most, people like that are going to be living in a nice home. They're going to have, is it going to be divorced A single person living in that house? Probably not. It's probably going to be a married couple. It's probably going to have a wife there that says, honey, you need to get that house washed. Honey, you need to get that house washed. Hey, I need to get this house washed. That's who we want. We want the wife to call you. You know, our customer is a female. That's just who calls. 9 times out of it's like 70% of the time it's a female who calls to get their house washed. You see them out there washing their house? Yeah, they might, and they get about this high. And even if they watch my video, they're going to get this high. And then they're going to be like, oh, I can't do it no more. Honey, I'm going to call a company. Hey, you know what? That company actually helped me out. I'm going to use him because he actually helped me out. You know, that's just the way it is, guys. Get out of this mindset of, well, you're running the industry. You know what? If you're worried about what I'm doing, how about you worry about what your business is doing? And don't worry about your customer. You know what I mean? Because I'll tell you something else I know about this industry. I've seen a lot in my last 8 years being in a pressure washing. I've seen a lot come in, and I've seen just as many go out, just like that. And you know why? Because they're all worried about what somebody else is doing. If you would like to learn about pressure washing, go check out this video here, and I'll see you in that next video.